When the American Revolutionary War began, all Patriot military resources went to fighting the British. That left the huge western frontier exposed. Defending it was like being a goalie in charge of a net that spanned thousands of miles. Many native peoples in the West had alliances with the British, believing that the Patriots were determined to expand into their lands. By 1777, they were launching regular raids against colonists, and the local militia couldn't stop them. So the Continental Congress voted to create the Western Department of the Continental Army. Headquartered at Fort Pitt, it was led by Brigadier General Edward Hand. Despite his name, he never really had the upper hand on the frontier. The Army gave him the bare minimum of Continental soldiers for his mission, and the Western Department wasn't a priority for supplies. In February 1778, Hand mounted an expedition which was supposed to deal a blow to British Allied natives. His men didn't encounter any, but they did find a small group of neutral Lenape, who they killed. After this, Hand gave up and requested a transfer. Raids by the natives just kept on coming. Realizing the West had to be taken more seriously, Congress raised new regiments for the department and gave them the mission of capturing the main Western British outpost, Fort Detroit. It never happened. In fact, it never even came close. Rough terrain, poor discipline, and the continuing lack of supplies made the mission impossible. The Western Department may not have gained any territory or defeated many enemies, but it did have one important effect: guarding against the loss of Fort Pitt. In negotiations at the end of the war, and with no input from native tribes, the Patriots claimed ownership of the western frontier lands, which they gained in 1783 as part of the Treaty of Paris.